1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, and then you go 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, shake, 1, 2, shake, 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 apa, shake, shake, dia nana, dia nani, dia o, dia nana, dia nani.
And next up, we have ARP, Africa Travel. I hope I'm saying your name right. Is it Taqi?
That's right. Yes.
Oh, okay. I got it right. I'm getting better at this, Taqi. So I talked a little bit about the fact, Taqi, that GoAway is all of 54 years old. You guys double us, right?
Not quite double, but close enough.
Okay, close enough. All right. At that point, I'm going to turn it over to you, sir, and you're going to tell us a little bit about ARP, Africa Travel, and more particularly East Africa.
That's great. Thank you very much. So good morning, everyone. And as Ian mentioned, I'm here to give you a little bit of an insight into ARP Africa Travel. We're a leading destination management company based across Kenya and Tanzania predominantly, touching on to Uganda and Rwanda as well, along with the exotic island of Zanzibar. So we're a combination of three companies, ARP Africa being the sales, marketing and res office. And then we have our subsidiaries companies in Kenya and Tanzania, which is Ranger Safaris and Pollman Tours and Safaris. So just to start with, this is our award-winning reservations team. I promise they don't bite as long as you keep going with making your bookings with GoAway Travel. But they have a phenomenal knowledge, experience, and understanding of destination. The majority of our team are originally from East Africa, based in our London sales office, which obviously helps with the timing and ensuring that we get a good turnaround to GoAway, and they in turn turn around the reservations, bookings, inquiries, and information requests to yourself as well and your clients. So just a little bit of an overview. So Pollman's, we are going to actually be celebrating 70 years next year in 2025. It's the oldest safari company based in Kenya. We have our main hubs are in Nairobi and Mombasa, where we have our full-fledged reservations team, operations team. We have our own workshop where we maintain all our own vehicles. And then we employ all of our own drivers as well. We also have desks at both the Nairobi and Mombasa International Airport. So all your guests are welcomed by a customer service team. We have the GoAway branding. So the guests feel at home. They feel that spirit of partnership. They're welcomed, they're then taken to their vehicle and then transferred to their first hotel or straight out on safari. One of the big differentials is that we actually own and operate our own fleet of vehicles. As you can see, that's one of the Land Cruisers that we have. They're custom built. We purchased them brand new. They have a variety of amenities inside them. So we have universal sockets with USB chargers, so you always can capture that moment when you're out on safari. We also have fridges inside there, so we provide water for all of our guests, as well as obviously having your own driver as well for the duration of your trip. We also are IATA registered, so we can help you alongside with all the domestic flights if someone wants a flying safari or regional ticketing between Kenya, Tanzania, Uganda, Rwanda as well. All of our driver guides have minimum qualifications and all have had a thirst for knowledge as well and have been building and developing their understanding of the destination. They'll share culture, history, and obviously wildlife knowledge with you as well. Obviously, having been ingrained in Kenya for 70 years, one of the big things that we are focused on is conservation support, ensuring that our ecosystem, our environment are there for the future generations. We're fortunate to live in and enjoy such a beautiful destination. So the aim is that for many generations going forward, we ensure they continue to enjoy and understand how we must preserve those. Another aspect is that we are fully Kenyan, a company that employs local Kenyans as well. So it's also about community support, employment, and then future development of all Kenyans within the destination as well. Crossing over into Tanzania, we have Ranger Safaris. We've just celebrated just 46 years this year. So obviously another feat. So I think that's where Ian was referencing we're double, because we combine the two to come to about 116 years as well. So our main base is in Arusha, which is the start point for all your safaris in Tanzania. We have a desk at the Kilimanjaro airport, so obviously again welcoming all your guests, ensuring they feel safe, secure and comfortable when they arrive in the destination. Again, we run and operate our own fleets of vehicles, as well as focusing on employment in Tanzania. So all of our staff are local Tanzanians as well, so they understand, they can share and they can give you that experience. Our driver guides are permanent employees of ours, so we ensure that they only work for us. They understand the principles and they also understand the expectations that your guests will have when they arrive into the destination. We do have an office in Dar es Salaam for any guests that arrive via that international airport, and we also have our own DMC in Zanzibar, ensuring we can provide transfers, excursions, and of course your hotel bookings. After a long safari, nothing better than sitting back and relaxing with a nice cocktail on one of the award-winning beaches in Zanzibar. So hopefully a video is going to play, give you a bit of an insight.
As the saying goes, it is always darkest before the dawn. Here at Pollman's Tours and Safaris, we live for the dawn. So when the sun rises again and life as we know it resumes, we will be waiting for you. We have been a leader in making dreams come true since the 1950s, offering you award-winning tailor-made safari adventures to Kenya's most popular wildlife parks. So, dust off that bucket list and start dreaming again. The new dawn is just around the corner. Magic. It's in the way the stars shimmer in the velvet sky. It's in the renewed promise of the breaking light of dawn. On this sacred land, it is everywhere. At Ranger Safaris, our driver guides are amongst the most skilled and dedicated trackers in the world, and finding magic is their craft. A craft that has been proudly passed on for generations here. So whether it's in the gentleness of giants, in the chaos of the migration, or in the majesty of the king, if magic is what you seek, you will find it in Tanzania.
Okay, so hopefully you all enjoyed that video, excited and enticed to sell our destination. As you can see, it's one of the most beautiful destinations that you can visit with some of the most professional teams that we have. So this just gives you a little bit of an overview of the destination itself. And what type of safaris do we offer? What type of experiences? So anything from affordable travel to your ultra luxury travel. Obviously, the focus is on wildlife, but we can also incorporate community visits with the local Masai or the Samburu people, conservation-based activities, spend a half day with a ranger, understand a little bit more about conservation as well. You know, there's health and wellness. Obviously, you're in these very beautiful, scenic, serenity-based places. Why not take a bit of a moment to yourself? On the other side, obviously, once you go down to the coastal areas of Mombasa and Zanzibar, most of those coast areas are marine reserves as well. So some of the best and most phenomenal snorkeling and diving experiences as well. Or why not treat your partner to a beautiful honeymoon experience as well? So we also handle specialist groups. So whether it's tailor-made experiences, whether it's specialist groups who want to do birding or specific on wildlife, or on agriculture, or on anything else that you can think of, we can set up, we can bespoke arrange any travel group as well. So one of the big questions is, when is the migration, or where is the migration? Obviously, it is the largest land migration anywhere in the world. So January, February, March is generally when you find that within the southern Serengeti plains, and February is when we have the calving of the wildebeest as well. April, May, June, you start to see it move towards the central part of the Serengeti, the Serenera Valley, and then towards Kirawira and Grumeti on the western side. And that's where you see the first river crossing across the Grumeti River. July and early part of August, it moves to the northern part of the Serengeti, and that's what you see on the National Geographic and Animal Planet, where you see the Mara River crossings with the large Nile crocodiles as well. And that's then when it spends August, September, October into the Masai Mara and comes back round in November to the eastern side of the Serengeti, heading down towards the southern parts of the Serengeti. So that's a cycle. It's a 12 months. So pick when you want, and GoWay's team and our team will ensure that you find the right place at the right time with the right accommodation experience for you and for your guests as well. So just one of our top selling safaris with GoWay is our scheduled safari. So this is great for those guests who want to join other travelers or maybe looking for an affordable experience. It's a 6-night trip with 1 night in Nairobi at a very unique city hotel that actually is the only hotel that overlooks Nairobi National Park. So it's a beautiful experience. Open your curtains and you're straight away looking into a national park, followed by 2 nights in the world famous Masai Mara. And you can see the rooms are very comfortable, very spacious in the heart of the reserve itself. Followed by a night at Lake Nakuru National Park, famous for its flamingos and rhinos. Again, the lodge is inside the park. And then down to Amboseli for a couple of nights, where you stay just on the edge of the park, but ensuring you have the best views of Mount Kilimanjaro just across the border in Tanzania. Obviously, beyond our scheduled tours, we're able to tailor-make and bespoke travel any opportunity and any experience that guests want to do within the destination itself as well. Whether it's a flying safari, a driving safari, or a fly-drive combination, whether it's just Kenya, Tanzania, or a combination of the two, just go through to the GoWay team and we're very happy to put together the ideal itinerary for your guests. And then just a little bit of a highlight. I know, Ian, I'm a minute or so over, but I hope you don't mind. So this just gives you an insight into the various different types of accommodations, from luxury tents, open-air tents, sleep under the stars, or sleep in what we call one of the tree hotels, where the wildlife comes to you from a watering hole, getting very intimate experiences. Depending on what experience you want, what budgets you have, we can tailor anything to your guest requirements. And as I mentioned, we have some of the most iconic and world famous beaches, both in Zanzibar and Mombasa, with a variety of different hotels, from all-inclusive clubs to ultra-luxury villas for family stays. Just a couple of little images of what you might experience while you're out on safari. Obviously, the top left is the migration, which I discussed, and then the Masai people, as well as why not take a hot air balloon ride over the Serengeti or the Masai Mara as well. And thank you very much to GoWay, and we look forward to welcome you into Kenya and Tanzania in the near future.